The world has come a long way with technology, and the new kid on the block is AI. From the way we shop, work, and even connect with loved ones, artificial intelligence is reshaping life at the speed of lightning. But here is the big question. How do we as entrepreneurs, workers, authors, leaders adapt in a world where AI seems to be calling the shots? In today's episode of The Minute Mastery, we look into what this shift really means, explore the human strengths machines can't replicate, and share practical strategies to help us not only to survive, but to thrive in this new era. Whether you're running a business, building a career, or leading a team, this conversation will give you clarity, confidence, and the tools that you need to step out boldly in the AI-driven future. Welcome to the Minute Mastery Podcast, a conversational productivity and time management podcast where busy authors and entrepreneurs are inspired to create time for what truly matters. I'm your host, Ngozi Edema, a time management coach, writer, and entrepreneur. Here you are encouraged to turn your minutes into milestones and to create at least 1 hour a day working on your goals without feeling overwhelmed. And since you're here, I thought I'd let you know of a storybook to gift your favorite kids. Once upon a time, and they lived happily ever after. Children love those phrases. I love them too, and I suspect you may love them too. As a mom, I spend hours reading and listening to my children read their favorite stories, and now I write stories too. Here is one of them you may want to check out. The Proud Sunflower. It is the story of Princess Sanzu, the sunflower princess, a princess loved by all, but who got into trouble. Within the pages of The Proud Sunflower, you encounter what real beauty is. Your kid will love the beautiful story and powerful illustration. The Proud Sunflower serves as a gentle reminder that we all need to stand on the shoulders of others to succeed. So read this story with your little ones and allow it to illuminate the universal language of empathy, forgiveness, and personal growth. The Proud Sunflower is a top book on parenting, morals, and responsibility, and is available in the Kindle store and on paperback formats. Excellent for beginner readers. Click in the link in this episode show notes and check out my other storybooks to read with your kids. Or gift a child a storybook if you do not have kids of your own. So back to AI. When I was in secondary school or high school, like some of you may call it, I remember something interesting. Just 2 classes or 2 years before me, the girls were still learning typing and shorthand. That was the skill to have back in the day. Suddenly, computers were the new standard. I recall listening to older folks talk about this, and I watched as some of them sat at the fringes, hesitant, hoping this computer thing would just fade away. They were comfortable with the old ways, the typewriters, the shorthand, because these were familiar. But here is the truth. Computers did not go away. They became the norm. And those who adapted quickly gained a huge advantage. Fast forward to today and history is repeating itself. This time, the new kid on the block is not computers but AI, artificial intelligence. And just like back then, some people are diving in, learning and adapting, while others are sitting on the sidelines, waiting and hoping that this is just a trend. This is just a phase that will soon pass away. But AI isn't going away. It's here to stay. And more than that, it has the power to improve your productivity in ways we couldn't have imagined even a decade ago. Whether it's helping you brainstorm, automate repetitive tasks, or make faster business decisions, AI can be a tool that can save you time and help you focus on what truly matters. So the real question is, how do entrepreneurs, workers, authors, leaders adapt in this AI-driven world without losing their edge or their humanity? That is important. Now that we have looked at the shift we are living, well, let's talk about what sets us apart from machines. Because machines may be fast, accurate, careless, but they are not human. And in this AI-driven world, your human advantage is what keeps you irreplaceable. A few months ago, I ordered a set of seafood tools from Amazon, It included things like crab crackers or lobster shellers. My parcel came the next day, but when I opened the box, there was nothing inside. So I frantically made a phone call to Amazon to report my experience. Now put yourself in my shoes. If you had a situation like that, who would you rather speak with you? Would you prefer a machine to talk to you, or you want a human with feeling and empathy? We'll come back to this shortly. There are 3 big areas where humans shine. Number 1, creativity. AI is a powerful tool at remixing what already exists. It can generate text, it can generate designs and even music. But the spark of originality of thoughts, that still belongs to us. Humans dream, imagine, and connect ideas in ways that machines cannot. What we come up with may not be logical, but that is where innovation is born. Think about Steve Jobs envisioning the iPhone before it was created, or authors who build entire worlds from scratch in their imagination. AI can help polish this work, but it can't originate vision the way a human can. It can generate something, but not like a human. You can almost detect that this is a machine. Number 2, empathy. You remember my situation with Amazon? I told you I will come back to it. Thankfully, I got on the phone with a human, and she said to me, I feel your frustrations. Very sorry that this happened. That immediately calmed me down, even before she offered any help. Now, business and leadership are still about people. People do business with people. AI can analyze emotions, it can predict behaviors, and even simulate compassion. But it cannot genuinely care for us as humans. Imagine your machine telling you, I understand how you feel. That is cringy. Only humans can look at you straight in the eye, listen with their hearts, and respond with understanding. As an entrepreneur, worker, or leader, empathy is your superpower because relationships, trust, and loyalty are built on it. So, own this superpower. Number 3, critical thinking and ethics. Now, AI can give you information because of what has been put in it, but it doesn't know what is right and what is wrong. It doesn't understand fairness and values. That is why humans must guide the conversation about how we use these tools. Leaders, in particular, play a critical role in setting boundaries and asking the tough questions when it comes to our use of AI, and making sure that when we are striving for efficiency, we don't lose the human factor. So here is the takeaway from this section. We will not try to outsmart machines. They have their place. Instead, work on your own creativity, your empathy, and your critical thinking. These are the muscles that you want to strengthen because they are the ones that AI can never fully replicate. It can try, but it cannot fully replicate these 3 things. So we know the advantage humans bring into the table. Now let's zoom in a little closer. What does it look like in real life for entrepreneurs, for workers, and for leaders? So let's start with entrepreneurs. I love talking to entrepreneurs because that is what I do. Here is the good news. AI can be your greatest ally. It is my ally, but only if used wisely. There are 2 traps that entrepreneurs can fall into. It's either they ignore AI completely, hoping it won't affect them, or they lean too heavily on it and lose the humanness of their business. The best place to be is the sweet spot in the middle. You use AI to multiply your productivity without throwing your vision away to AI. So there are 3 things you could do. Number 1, use AI for efficiency and not your identity. Let AI handle the things that slow you down. One of the things that slows us down as entrepreneurs, emails, drafting emails, analyzing customer feedback, drafting newsletters, creating sample graphics, automating social media posts. Now, all of this takes so much time. Time that you can spend doing other things. Time that you can spend connecting with your customers. These tasks don't define your brand, but they eat up your time. So freeing up those hours that you spend doing these things will make Make space to focus on what you can do, only you can do. Innovating, connecting with customers, and setting the direction for your business. Number 2, build a business that AI can't replace. If your entire business structure is something a machine can copy, you are at risk. But when you build around your personality, your own story, and your unique way of serving people, you create something that cannot be duplicated. So if you're a coach, storyteller, a personal brand, and community builder, people don't just buy your products because you make them. They are buying you. They are buying your personality. They are buying the image that you have created for yourself. Number 3, leverage AI to scale smarter. So entrepreneurs the beauty of AI is that it gives small businesses the kind of power that only big corporations had in the past. You can run data analysis, you can predict customer needs, test market campaigns with just a few clicks. That means you can scale faster and you know exactly what people need. You can test ideas cheaper and you reach markets that you never thought was possible. So if you're an entrepreneur, AI is your business ally. This is not your business identity. Use it to take care of the heavy lifting of things that AI can do, but never let it take over your own voice, your values, and your vision. Don't let AI replace that. So we've looked at entrepreneurs. What about those of us who aren't running a business, the workers who are building careers in this AI-driven world? So since not all of us are entrepreneurs, AI is transforming the workplace for everyone. But instead of fearing replacement, use it as an opportunity to reinvent how you work, how you position yourself for success. So again, here are 3 things you can look out for. The days of learning one trade and sticking with just one thing for 40 years are over. In this AI-driven world, your value increases when you keep learning. Keep learning new skills. That could mean technical skills like prompt engineering or human skills like negotiation, leadership, and communication. Lifelong learning isn't optional. It is what you need to survive in this new era. You need to learn different skills in order to scale your business. Number 2, build hybrid careers. The most resilient professionals blend human strengths with machine efficiency. If you are a financial analyst, for instance, and you use a machine to run reports for your clients, you could also advise them on the story behind the numbers. How did this whole thing come about? The more you can explain these things to people, they start connecting with you. So you go beyond using a machine. You are using machine skill and human skill. Or if you are a teacher, you can now use AI to grade faster, but that also gives you time to mentor your students better. So you form more connections with your students while using AI to leverage what you do. That is what makes you indispensable because you now have more time to connect with people. Number 3, invest in your personal brand. When so much work can be automated, what sets you apart is your reputation and your visibility. Building a personal brand, whether through platforms like LinkedIn or publishing articles on your blog posts or sharing your expertise on a podcast, this makes you more than a job title. It positions you as a thought leader in your space. And for my fellow authors, this is especially important. AI tools can help you brainstorm, outline, and even edit faster. But your own voice, your personal story, and your unique perspective belongs to you. AI cannot take that from you. Here is how you, as an author, can adapt in this new era. Again, 3 things, 3 areas. Use AI as a writing partner, not a ghost writer. So let it handle things like your research. Let it help you with your book summaries. Let it help you generate ideas. It can also help you proofread, but don't outsource your vision to a machine. Number 2, lean into storytelling. Now, storytelling is one of the oldest tools we have as humans. It is the way that we transmit information better from one human to another. And it's a thing that helps us to be authentic as human beings. It sets you apart from another human, and it certainly sets you apart from machines. People crave authenticity, and your authentic self comes through your lived experience, through your own personal journey, your own story. AI can mimic style, but it cannot live your life. That is your advantage. So own it, shine, tell people about you, your lived experience, yourself, and what you have gone through as a human being. That is what connects you with people. AI cannot live your life. Number 3, market smarter with AI. If you are like me, I don't like marketing, but AI is making things so much easier these days. You use it to identify your audience, to text book descriptions. You can create marketing visuals. You can spend more time. When you do all of this, it frees up time for you to spend more time connecting with readers instead. I wish I knew this years ago when I first started publishing. I would have used AI to help me to find my audience where they are at. So, what are we taking away from this section? Whether you are a professional in a workplace or a writer building an audience, the same truth applies. AI can boost your productivity, but only you can provide the creativity, the empathy, the authenticity that sets you apart from everyone else and a machine and helps you to work smarter and helps make your work matter. Now, let's talk about leaders, managers, CEOs, team leaders. Your role in this AI revolution is absolutely critical. Whether you're running a company, managing a team, or even leading a small community, your job as a leader in this AI era is both exciting as well as challenging, because you're not only navigating your own relationship with AI, you are guiding others through their own relationship with AI. So here are 3 things to keep in mind as a leader. Lead humans and machines. In the past, you only led humans. Your team might include both people and AI systems. That means you need to design workflows where machines handle efficiency while humans focus on creativity, strategy, and relationships. So your role is to make sure that both work seamlessly and create a working space where humans feel safe and not threatened by machines. Very challenging, isn't it? Number 2, model ethical AI use. People are watching you. Your team is watching you, and they're seeing how you make decisions. Do you let the algorithm choose who gets hired? Do you use AI responsibly when it comes to customer data? The choices you make in this area will set the tone for your organization. A true leader is not just chasing efficiency. They are asking the right questions like, is this fair? Is this right? Would this make the people that are working, the people under me, work better? These are questions that every leader should answer. Number 3, inspire beyond productivity. So if you talk about how machines help speed up things and how it helps your organization cut costs, people will burn out and feel replaceable because that is your main focus. But if you change the script a little bit and let them know that AI frees us all to be more innovative, to be more connected, and to be more human, then you are helping them to build trust and loyalty in your organization. Remember that people don't follow leaders who manage machines. They follow leaders who inspire humans. So the key takeaway here is, in this AI-driven world, leadership isn't about having all the answers. It's about asking the right questions, balancing progress and principles, and making sure that technology serves people. This is important. It serves people and people don't serve technology. So let's circle back to where we began. When I was in school, shorthand and typewriting were being replaced by computers. Some people resisted it back in the day, hoping that this new tool would soon go away, but it didn't go away. It became the norm. And those who adapted early gained the biggest advantage. Today, the same thing is happening with AI. Some are leaning in, learning, and using it to multiply their productivity. Others are waiting on the sidelines, hoping it's just a passing trend. But friends, AI isn't going away. It's here to stay. The real question is, how will you choose to adapt? For entrepreneurs, this is your chance to scale smarter, to build businesses with soul. For workers and authors, this is your opportunity to upskill, to blend creativity with technology, and to make yourself indispensable. And for leaders, this is your responsibility to guide others gently, ethically, responsibly, and with a vision. Do not make humans feel threatened by machines. AI may call the shots in many areas of life, but humans still hold the pen. And with creativity, with empathy, with critical thinking, you get to write the story of how you thrive in this new world of artificial intelligence. And before I leave, I want to let you know of one of my favorite productivity tools, Todoist. Whether you're running a business, raising a family, writing a book, or doing all three, Todoist is an app that helps you organize your tasks by project, priority, and even energy levels. So you can set recurring reminders, create custom labels like at errands or at deep work, color code what is urgent versus what can wait, sync across all your devices so your plan is always in your pockets. It's like a personal assistant. So if you're tired of rewriting your to-do list every day and want something that helps you focus on what matters most, give Todoist a try. It's simple, it's powerful, and it's flexible enough to work with your brain and your busy life. Check out this episode show notes for my special link to get you started on Todoist. Thanks for tuning in to the Minute Mastery Podcast. If you have found this episode helpful, please share it with someone who could use more time in their day, and remember to subscribe and leave us a review. Until next time, you are in control of your time and you've got this.